They've got this long winning streak here at Legion Field. This is the last season for them at Legion Field. More on that later on in the broadcast. Western Kentucky is going to start at the 25-yard line. And now we find out who will start at quarterback. AJ and I think is see what he dials up here on third down. Thomas stepping up. That big body can't quite get to the first down. He's going to be 2 yards short. So Lucero likely going to have to put it in the air on third down and 10. Pocket holds, goes deep down the middle. There's contact and a late flag. The official had a tough time getting the flag out of his pants there.
Pass interference, defense number 27. 15-yard penalty from previous spot. Automatic first down.
See Alexander there. Starts to try to look for the ball after it's well past him. He just doesn't try to make a play on the ball. If he turns his head and has a little bit of contact with that left arm, it would have been okay most likely.
I don't think so. I think that was a good acting job there by Prince. Lucero again to throw, this time complete. And you're going to see a lot of number 5 and number 6 today for UAB.
These days, big old catch radius means a big tall guy that can go up and snatch the ball out of the air.
And Myron Mitchell is wide open underneath. First down and then some into the red zone. They'll mark him out right at the 20-yard line.
Other side of the line of scrimmage.
Jermaine Brown Jr., now the running back, no relation to Spencer Brown. Pressure coming up the middle, and that's incomplete. Boy, Lucero got rocked back at the 30-yard line. In the third, the starting quarterback to begin the season already out. They expect him back at some point this season. And there's a rarity, just the second made field goal by UAB this season. Matt Quinn knocks it in. On second down again, look into the air, looking that way, intercepted. Bronte Harris got a fingertip on it and tipped it right to himself. And UAB is off and running a 3-0 lead. Once again, this was the story last week. Marshall continued to have great field position. Lucero completes it, and that's Austin Watkins.
That's when you get gashed for big ones.
They've done a good job against Brown so far. 4 carries, just 2 yards. On 3rd and 5, that was easy. Pitch and catch, and a first down for UAB.
Garrett Prince only has 7 catches on the year, but he has 4 touchdowns already.
Lucero throwing it back across his body and completes it. And that ball came out. Western Kentucky says it's ours. No signal yet from the officiating crew. They're conferring here, and it is Western Kentucky football.
Turn of events here.
So right after Western Kentucky turns it over on an interception, UAB coughs it up in the red zone, and there's a completed pass and a first down. Manny.
A lot of times when you do that, you just let them know you're going to take the snap from under center, but there, I'm not sure exactly what he was letting them know.
Whatever it was, it worked. Jakari Moses gets the run.
Thomas, you're making your first start. Get him some confidence early.
And now Thomas to throw. Beautifully done to the tight end, Simon. Second catch of the drive. 8 yards so far, and they're knocking on the door of the UAB red zone. Down 3-0. A handoff and a nice change of direction there by Jakari Moses.
Stop a guy like Jakari Moses.
He picked up the first down, so on first down, Simon's got it. First and goal, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Thomas looking to throw, fade, and it is caught. Touchdown, Mitchell Tinsley.
Break that thing out.
3rd touchdown catch of the season for Tinsley. And Western Kentucky takes a 7-3 lead. Defense looking to regroup after the fumble. And a good start on first down. The completion.
Down somewhat that UAB has. They will have a much better chance of winning this one.
Well, there goes Brown. Got that corner turn for a touchdown. And I mean, it was open and shut. Game over. Pressure coming from the outside, and Lucero didn't see him until it was too late. Kyle Bailey, they call him a wild child. Be in a hole now. 3rd down and 13. Western sends 4, pass tipped and incomplete. They'll force a punt.
Not getting down the field trying to block you. If he's running, hey, they're going to be coming downfield trying to knock your head off.
He's looking to throw again, over the middle, complete. And the ball comes out. Recovered by UAB. We might have a run back. Flag flies as T.D. Marshall stays on his feet. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds back near the 20. We'll have to check the flag.
During the return, illegal block below the waist. Offense. Half the distance go. 1st down.
Interesting. So they call it on Western Kentucky for a block below the waist on the return. Can UAB turn this latest turnover into a touchdown? Spencer Brown says yes, but there is a penalty marker. It came out from the umpire behind the play.
Defense looked like he was tangled up with somebody. Maybe they held him.
Holding, number 99, defense. That penalty's declined. Absorb the play. It's a touchdown.
That's Jalen Madden who gets the holding call. Not that it matters. It was a touchdown anyway. And for Spencer Brown, made a field goal earlier on in this quarter on the opening drive of the game, and that one's right down the middle. They only had to go 9 yards thanks to a
challenge this Clemson team. It's a tall task.
Well, they're not turning it around today. They gave up 52 points in the first half. Good start to the drive for Western Kentucky as Jakari Moses. Play clock under 5. That's Tinsley in motion. Pressure up the middle. Thomas floats it out. Incomplete. Built a winner, looking for a 3rd straight division title. Lucero completes it.
It's want to win. They don't hope to win. Like, they expect to be a good football team. Even the fans here expect them to be good.
And there's a good run on 3rd and 1, and it may go for 6. Dwayne McBride gets in. Touchdown. 71 yards.
Chris, the true freshman comes through for them.
8 carries coming into this game, but he was averaging 12 yards a carry. Somehow that number's going up. 2nd and 7. Thomas rolls out, and it's incomplete. Dangerous throw. A penalty marker is out. Did the defender get there before the ball? The referee.
Pass interference. Defense, number 28. Ball is in place in the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down. After the play, unsportsmanlike 20 deep. 15 yards. This is number 20. Conduct foul of the game.
Okay, so that's a very big play at the end as well. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on UAB. Pass complete. And that's Craig Burt Jr. making his first catch of the game.
Some adversity like he faced early, he bounced back quickly. They're learning a lot about their young QB as well.
They fake the jet sweep. Thomas is sacked. Bronte Harris having a big game so far. In the 1st quarter, a sack in the 2nd quarter, and it's 2nd and 15 after the loss of 5. Design quarterback run, and they'll get a chunk of it back. And look at the quarterback lower his shoulder. 13-yard pickup. Those last 5 all from brute strength. Sorry, just outside the 32-yard line. Another keeper. And this time Thomas sent backwards. 4th down and 3. They have to get it to the 30-yard line. Thomas completes it. Simon inside the 20.
That may be a pretty penny if I want catch right on that one.
On third down, Thomas over the middle, complete. Can Simon get there? He's close, but he looks to be maybe a half-yard short. Now they keep him in the shotgun as Tinsley goes in motion. Here comes Thomas. He's still upright, gets the shove from behind, and a first down. Used to be illegal. And it's a good start so far for this offense, outgaining UAB, and now on 2nd and goal. Kavaris Thomas rolling out, looking, and caught for a touchdown off the deflection. Simon had it fall right in the breadbasket. A little luck will go a long way on a Saturday.
But either way, the points count.
6th catch for Simon, 81 yards, and now a touchdown.
Play.
And that would have been a huge play. Instead, it's 3rd down and 9. Pressure, and it's complete. And forward progress would give him a first down, but that ball came out late.
I think he stripped it from him. I think he's going to get an interception here.
The question is, did they already rule his forward progress stopped?
Yeah, there's one ref standing right at the sticks like he got the first down. Let's see what happens. Did they blow it dead?
And there's officials with their hats off and everything else. We got to.
Oh, but I don't know if the referees know that's enough.
At the video, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down.
So another really fast review. Yeah, well, try to put it in the air again. Lucero going for the first down and overshoots Pittman. A couple of big 4th downs. He's made some plays with his feet. He's got the Hilltoppers right in it, but his pocket collapses right on top of him. And UAB's got the football. Big old 90. Tony Fair at 6'3", 335. Have to get it to the 14-yard line. With 1:48 to go here in the first half. Safety blitz coming. They pick it up. They convert. Hayden Pittman down to the 2-yard line.
If you don't get it on 3rd.
First things first. 3rd down. Lucero rolling right. Throws to the pylon. Touchdown. Austin Watkins. And he's sprinting.
Where's he going?
To the other side of the field. 3rd touchdown of the season for Watkins. The lead is back to 10 after it's rushing to the Blazers, despite giving up that 71-yarder. On 3rd and 11, Lucero incomplete. And did Watkins even see that?
So you can try to get it off to a hot route before you get hit.
3rd and 5. Thomas off his back foot, and that never had a chance. Season, 98-yarder. He's dangerous when he gets some room. That one's blocked. Scooped up. And this is going to be a UAB touchdown. Ryan Davis, the wide receiver, scooped it up and ran it home.
Punter that are standing there basically sacrificial lambs to absorb those shots, and right there they got enough, and they got the block and they put it in the end zone.
Thomas had it deflected at the line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up 4th down. Spun out of it, and there were no safeties deep. McBride on his 2nd carry picks up first down yardage, so that's an 8-yard pickup. Down. And it's not on this Western Kentucky defense, that's for sure. Big hole up the middle. McBride spinning his way into Western Kentucky territory.
Scouts in the NFL will love to see that too, his football instincts.
Big hole up the middle once again, and it's a first down run for the Blazers. Add on a few more yards to the back end of it.
Sprints out one side and throws it back the other side.
3rd down, pressure up the middle. Lucero incomplete.
Time again, keeps making plays.
44-yard field goal attempt from Matt Quinn, and it's good. UAB extends the lead. That into a touchdown right before halftime. And the Blazers have not looked back since and have not let Western Kentucky back in this game. Thomas had time but checked it down, and that's not going to get it done on third down.
Still time, but with the style of offense Western Kentucky plays, that's what makes you worry. Are they able to get enough points fast enough?
And they can't stop UAB on third down. That's a first down. A good route by Myron Mitchell.
Conversation's getting interesting. Who likes it, who doesn't?
Well, there's the handoff, and it's going to be about a yard short, so we're going to find out here. Side, you move, it's on them.
If they caused you to jump off sides, yeah. And that's what you're doing there when you throw that hand out.
And on fourth down, Lucero throws it away.
You may be able to break off a few chunk runs, 10, 12 yards, but it's not gonna beat UAB.
And Thomas wide of the mark, intended for Xavier Lane. And a handoff to McBride, who again stays on his feet after the first hit. A penalty marker comes out. Field mate Spencer Brown leads the country in yards after contact.
Targeting number 52 defense. Previous play is review.
That's Damon Lowe, the linebacker for Western Kentucky, and if this stands,
Field of targeting has been overturned. Result of play is first down at the 41-yard line. The clock will start on my signal.
yeah, that's a good job looking at that. Lucero, play fake, going deep, and intercepted. Trey Meadows picks it off. Now, he looked like the receiver there, didn't he? He had the step, the great coverage.
Pretty much. Western's got to find something offensively.
Deflected and intercepted. Jordan Smith with his first pick of the season.
Those little things that you may have gotten to work on before when you had more time.
Lucero completes it in traffic. Austin Watkins inside the 20. Leads all receivers with 7 catches now, 55 yards and a touchdown. Up the middle, Brown Jr. to the 4-yard line. You know, we haven't seen Spencer Brown lately. Western Kentucky has Chattanooga next Saturday, 4 Eastern. Lucero to throw on 3rd and goal, and it's batted down, incomplete. Deontay Ruffin on the coverage, and the field goal unit is out. Not much. Spencer Brown, the nation's 2nd active leading rusher, 13 carries, 22 yards. Western Kentucky did a great job against him, as the field goal makes it a 23-point lead. Look at all those pro football leagues. Not sure if any of them exist today other than the NFL.
This whole second half is what would have you worry if you're Helton. And you don't want to keep going back and forth all year, too.
Whoa. Thought it was going to be Kavaris Thomas. And that's who it was, and that's who it has been all game long. But maybe Friday, December the 18th, so that teams that have gotten their games postponed due to COVID or haven't played a certain number of games will have an opportunity.
Just give these kids a chance to play some football.
On 4th and 1, Western Kentucky will convert. No question about it. And they've done a pretty decent job on UAB once they've gotten into the red zone. Pass across the body, and that's one of the bigger plays of the second half for Western Kentucky as Dayton Wade makes the catch. He's at Legion Field before the season is out. This will be their 98th win at Legion Field. Thomas was hit as he was throwing, and it's going to be 4th down.
Every single rep he gets against a college defense is huge.
4th down, Thomas hit. He's grabbed by the shoe, and they say forward progress stopped in the grasp, sack, turnover on downs. This is Stadium's coverage of Conference USA football, and a big hole off the right side. UAB putting the finishing touches on another victory, and that's the backup running back. Showing of the season from the field goal unit. They only had 1 field goal all season. They had 2 today. Defense forced 4 turnovers. Offense took advantage of short fields. And it's a 21st consecutive home victory for UAB. That, for the moment, ties Notre Dame for the 2nd longest streak in the nation. Bill Clark and UAB improving to 4-1 overall and 2-0